Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little bit different again. As you can see, we're back home. So if you watched the last video, you would have seen our Lego collection. So I finally decided to pull my finger out and get the lighting for doing the back of these two cabinet areas. So I've bought the Phillips Hue lights strips. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm a massive fan of Phillips Hue lights. We've got them everywhere, all around the house. We've got them around the TV. We've got them all the ceilings. Conservatory lights are all of these. And yeah, so these are really great. But before we get into today's video, if you guys can drop the video a like and subscribe, it really does help us out. And if it's not for me, do it for Fry. This poor puppy, every like that this video gets is one extra stroke to the face, and he does love strokes to the face. He is a bit knackered, but he's probably going to come help us out. So let's get started with this. So first things first, I've got all the tools I'm going to need, and yeah, I'm going to take the Lego off, get the glass shelves out, fit the light strip at the very back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it down along the bottom, back up there, and along the top. So it's not, I've got the 2-meter one. I think these are 56 centimeters each way, so it's not going to go quite the whole way around, but I'd rather the gap be up in that corner than down the side, just because I'm not going to see that gap there. So let's get you guys set up on the tripod and get cracking. Alright, so I've already taken the Legos out, so this is just a case of, oh no, can I angle it out that way? I forgot that we had to put these in with the doors off. So getting them out. Got it. Dog attacking us. Oh dear. Right. So that's out. So first things first, double check that that fits at the back. Not really. So I thought about this problem like 5 minutes ago. So can't remember how they were put in. I think they were screwed in. So I'm going to have to quickly move these back pegs to the sort of the middle ones, just so that I can run the LED strip. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'm probably going to whip the doors off as well while I do that, just so it's a bit easier to maneuver the glass in and out. But I'll do that quickly off camera, and then we'll get to actually fitting the light strips. Okay, so I've moved these pins. You can hopefully see them further forwards. So now I'm just going to quickly roughly mock up, just so I can see more or less where this is going to go. Just see where it's going to end. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to start it. If I move around here, you can see there's a hole in the back here for cables. So I'm probably just going to start it roughly about there, so I can run the cable down back round, which I'm then going to connect the transformer. I'm just going to stick it to the back of the cabinet. And yeah, so I'm just going to run it around, and it's just going to end sort of just at the beginning of that hole there. So I like to just go and commit. So we'll just start peeling off the hundreds and thousands of bits of tape that they've got on here. So I could have got the 1 meter extension cable as well and have it gone completely all the way round, but it's literally like short by about 10 centimeters or so. So it feels like a massive waste spending, I think it's like 29 quid or so just for doing a bit of 10 centimeters. So let's get this bit lined up, stick that on, then carry on peeling the rest of this tape. Let's get it down to the corner there. So I'm not making it do a proper like 90-degree turn. I'm just going to let it curve itself round, so that way all like the cables and whatnot are still happy. I don't risk breaking any part of it. And yeah, it's literally just a case of feeding it round, get it to where you want to go. I just wish that they would have used this tape, but so that the backing all comes off in one go, rather than 100 billion bits, because I think they've done it because you can trim it in between all of those sections where the tape ends. Actually no, it's like 2.5 bits of tape worth you can then cut in between. But if you're cutting it anyway, then you're cutting the tape at the back, so it doesn't really matter if it's already cut up into sections or not, because you're cutting the tape. So nearly there. So we've done the initial side, the bottom side, halfway up the left side. I'm just going to peel it all off, because another idea I had was to just have one Hue strip and go all the way round through the back there and down into the other one, but it worked out actually cheaper just to do it this way and have 2 separate Hue strips. And at least that way, if I want to have, for example, this left side coloured one way and that one coloured another way, then I can do so on the app or using Alexa, and I know that saying her name is going to wake her up. So that's that. So like, hopefully you can see I've got it going down, around, back up, and that's where I said that it's just a little bit short. So I could have got the 1 meter extension, but I think that's the size of the snippable bits. So if I cut it off there, there's just way too much. So that's why I've done it this way. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly plug all this up and just test it out. So we'll do that while it's still here, because the worst thing is getting all of this done and then finding out it doesn't work. So we yank the extension lead, plug it in, and as you can see, it lights it all up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to secure this around the other side, tidy the cables up, put the glass back in, put the Lego back in, and see what it's actually like. Okay, so I've wired it all in, tucked the thingy around the back, insert technical term here, ran the wire, plugged it into the extension lead. I'm then going to tidy all of this up once the other side's done as well. So as you can see, the glass is back in, the door's back on, cars are in place, and this is why I love the Phillips Hue stuff, because everything's just colour change, and I can link it up to my Alexa and all the other lights that I have. So for example, if the back of the TV is blue, I can have in here blue, or just set this up to something different, just turn it on and off as I like. So I'm going to quickly do the other side now. I won't show you guys that because it's going to be the exact same thing, so it's kind of pointless. But yeah, I'll get that side done and then we'll see what it's all like completed. I'll probably wait until night time so that you can see the lights and the effect a lot better. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's come out. So yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. So let's crack on with the other side and get this done. Right, so here we are. All the cars are back inside. Everything's all put back together. So Alexa, turn on the garage. There we go. I've set them to purple because purple is one of my favourite colours. Fun fact. But yeah, everything is set up exactly how I wanted. So Charlotte finally noticed that I put in one of the men back to front. So he's actually facing away and it's triggering her, so it's doing exactly what I wanted. Don't you throw the cushion at me. But yeah, so it's all looking awesome. And if we come round here, Again, we've got the McLaren shelf up there, the Dodge, the DB5. It's just awesome. So I know in this particular colour you don't really see all the colours of the cars, and like for example the yellow Supras looks a bit orange in there, but that's the beauty with these the Phillips Hue strips. You can literally change them to whatever colour you want as and when you like, which is fantastic. So unfortunately I am in no means or any way sponsored by Phillips Hue. I wish I was, because it would have saved me a fortune. But yeah, I just love all the Phillips Hue stuff. Like you can see the Play, I think they're called the Play, the ones that are behind the TV. But yeah, so it's all linked up together. So whenever we turn the lights on because I've set it up, so I ask the lady starting with an A to do movie time, it just turns off all the lights in the house and just turns these on to purple, so that we can just watch the TV, and it's just like a nice little ambient light. But that's it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you haven't already, make sure you do like the video and subscribe, because look at his sad little face. He's sad because you've not subscribed. Do you want a sad puppy? No, then click that subscribe button and he will be happy, and I will show you in the next video just how happy he is. So that's it guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.